Hey everyone, here we go again. No, I did not buy another Carcano. This is more about buying Carcano parts, specifically dealing with the parts and service department with Century. So as I'd mentioned in some of my previous videos, I like to desporterize stuff. I do know it's not a financially viable thing to do. Generally, at best, you're going to break even with, if you just bought the complete thing anyways. At worst, you stand to lose a decent amount of money on it. So I just do it because it's fun. It's a bit of a challenge to find the parts, get it all put together. And so in this particular case, I was hunting for a rear sight assembly. That's this guy here for the really uninitiated. And so there was one on eBay that I had going. There was an auction, so I wasn't sure I was going to win. So I dug around to see if maybe somebody actually had one in stock, and it turns out that Century did. They were advertising them as good condition, which, you probably already know where I'm going with this. For $35, it was actually $40 shipped. And so I did end up winning the auction, and so the one that's on here is actually from the auction. And then the one from Century arrived a little bit later looking like this. As you can see, the rear sight base is quite obviously cracked. I thought, well, that wouldn't do, because I knew I was going to face the possibility of having a duplicate one, but I figured I could either resell it or keep it. And in this condition, I can't do either of those things. And so I did the logical thing. I called them up. Of course, the message you get is we're not taking calls right now because of lockdowns or whatever. So please send us an email. So I sent him this photo along with a description. And about 6 days later, I got a return authorization number from them and these specific instructions saying, be sure whatever carrier you happen to use, that the return authorization number is on the package, or else we'll reject it and it'll be sent right back to you. So that's kind of my first fail of this whole thing as far as I'm concerned, because they don't do return shipping, or rather they don't pay for it. I know that when I've ordered from Numrich or Numrich or however they want it pronounced, I once ordered a set of pistol grips for them that didn't fit. And it wasn't a matter of like it needed some hand fitting. They were actually too small and I couldn't like add material to make them fit. But they didn't give me any problems at all. They just said, yeah, here's your return label. And then you just put that on whatever, even whatever package it came in or whatever the case may be, and send it right back to us. And it was all quick. So it clearly is doable. There are businesses who do roll that way. It's just that Century clearly doesn't. So that was kind of the first, I guess, fail. And then, so anyways, I followed the instructions to a T. I sent them back, and about 10 days after it arrived there, I saw the money back in my account, but it was just the $35 from the initial purchase. And so I'm out the initial shipping to me and then the bit of shipping for over there. So I figured it was probably still worth it. But if it had been something for $10 or $12, a lot of people probably would have figured it's not worth the trouble. And so that's kind of it. That's the whole point, by the way. If you're going to be one of those, what did you expect, people? That's not, again, not the point. The point is like, this is how this company rolls. Just getting that information out there. Clearly, somebody thought that works there that this is an okay thing to send out. Or if they didn't, they just didn't look at it and just grabbed it out of the pile and sent it, which is probably more likely. But either way, I don't think either of those things are a good way to roll. And then the other thing is that if you're disappointed in whatever you get, you're not getting all of your money back. Most of it maybe, but it kind of depends on what you get. So that's just kind of the point. Oh, by the way, before I forget, for this 9128, it's essentially complete, other than, of course, the little accessories like the sling and bayonet and all that stuff. But if you happen to have a 9128 upper handguard that you're willing to part with, I'm willing to pay fair market value. If you ended up with a Royal Tiger Special, sewer pipe, you want to recoup some of your losses on it, let me know. I'm interested. But anyways, that's about all, I guess. Don't really have much else left to say other than just kind of be careful dealing with these guys and just be aware of the risks. Thanks.